Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. It's 6:15 a.m. here in Numancia, Aklan in the Philippines, and I'm getting ready to go on my morning walk. It's a little bit cloudy this morning, but it's actually nice because there's a cool breeze. It's not so warm because here in the Philippines, February, we're right around the corner now for summer here in the Philippines. Usually the first week of March is the beginning of summer here in the Philippines. So we're about the middle of February now, so it's gonna get warm here pretty soon. We've actually had couple of days where it got warm, high 80s already. But the weather, I was just talking to a friend of mine here in the Philippines. It's really very unpredictable now. One day it would be pouring rain, the next day all sunshine. There's really no months anymore where you can predict the weather here in the Philippines, it seems like. Today my topic is gonna be it's been a year since I got my cancer diagnosis. It was Valentine's Day 2023 when I found out that I had head and neck cancer stage 2. I had a biopsy done at Medical City Clark in Angeles City, and got my diagnosis on Valentine's Day. Dazzle and I actually didn't get to celebrate Valentine's Day last year, but I'm gonna make sure we celebrate Valentine's Day this year. I can't thank Dazzle enough for this past year. She was really my rock. I couldn't have survived this past year without Dazzle. She really gave me strength during all my treatments because I didn't want to let Dazzle down. You know, it's like every time I would look at her and I could see, you know, she was sad. You know, every time I had to go through my treatments, and I was just gonna push through whatever treatment I needed because I really didn't want to disappoint her. I just watched the video again of when Dazzle and I announced that I had cancer last year. It's been exactly a year ago we made that video. We've both really have come a long way from that video because didn't realize how down we were both when we made that video. I could really tell that it was hard for Dazzle to make that video. She was almost in tears in that video when I was talking. I just wanted to thank everyone for all the prayers and all the support this past year. Dazzle and I, really it meant a lot to both Dazzle and I when everyone was always like encouraging us, giving us positive vibes because we really needed it at the time. Anything positive, it was like very important to us because during that time it was just hard to stay positive. After Dazzle and I found out that I had cancer on Valentine's Day last year, we decided to get my treatments in Medical City Iloilo instead of Medical City Clark because they had a new cancer center in Iloilo City. It's called the Medicus Cancer Institute. It actually opened like 6 months before my cancer diagnosis. So it worked out for us. So we decided to get my treatment at Medical City Iloilo. My chemo treatment started March 1st. And I had a total of 12 chemo treatments. And then I had a total of 33 radiation treatments at Medicus Cancer Institute. My treatments began March 1st, and I ended my treatment June 26th. So it was basically 4 months of treatments in Iloilo City, and it was brutal. And those treatments, those 4 months, they were really hard for both Dazzle and I. One thing that was nice for Dazzle and I during those treatments is we were really just focused on my treatments. It was just Dazzle and I in Iloilo City. I want to thank Maymay, Dazzle's sister-in-law, because she watched our dogs here at Camellia Homes Aklan. So that's one thing we didn't have to worry. We knew our dogs were being treated well. But for Dazzle and I, it was good that we were just focused on my treatments. We really didn't have any other stress besides the cancer. All we would do is like go to my treatments, and then once my treatments were done, we were pretty much just in our apartment at Uptown Place condominium. Nice condos too, you know. I'm glad we selected that place because it was right on the esplanade, and I had a view of the river. And you've seen that on the videos that I made while we were in Iloilo City. Basically, for those 4 months, Dazzle and I would just go to my treatments, and then when my treatment was done, we would just hang out in our apartment watching Netflix, and we would order Grab. You know, Dazzle really liked that Grab because we got to try all the different food in Iloilo City during that time. So now, you know, I had an MRI done this past November, and I was clear of cancer during that MRI. So my next MRI is in March. So I'm sure MRI, lab work, and all that will just be part of my life from now on. I still have lingering effects from all the treatment, my chemo and radiation treatments. My mouth is still dry. My salivary glands haven't recovered yet. Taste, everything tastes different now. I really can't handle any spicy food. Even simple pepper, I really can't handle. That's why my friend Joel from Arizona, he brought me Dash, that seasoning Dash, because it's salt-free. I've been using that on just to add a little bit of taste to the food, because everything that I've been eating is very bland, and that Dash, it's not strong, so I'm able to handle it. I still have a hard time swallowing, so I have to really chew my food. I don't take big bites, and I always have water on standby just in case it gets stuck when I'm trying to swallow it. And I'm very careful when I get up. Like if I'm in bed or I'm in the couch sitting, I'm really careful when I get up. I really can't get up quick because I get lightheaded still. So these are just things that I've learned and I've adapted, you know. And I've noticed I'm less coordinated now. I get clumsy. I get off balance sometimes. I really used to have good balance because I was still skateboarding before I got ill. So those are some of the things. stamina and strength, it's a work in progress for me. That's why I do a lot of these walks. I do yoga every other day. I'm trying to build my stamina and strength. But I also have to be careful because there's days where I don't have a lot of energy. So I just have learned to adapt to my new normal now. What helped me to lessen the stress when I got diagnosed was knowing that I can use my TRICARE medical insurance here in the Philippines. I'm really grateful that I had TRICARE insurance and that I was able to use it here in the Philippines. Because for me, with my co-pays with TRICARE, the catastrophic cap, that's the most I'll spend, like last year, 2023. The most I would have to come out of pocket for all the treatments that I had was around $4,000. And I didn't even reach that. I came close. I think I came to about $3,500 in co-pays. But if I didn't have TRICARE, I would have spent another over $10,000 here in the Philippines for my chemo and radiation treatments. So, and my medications, because medications wasn't cheap. Medications came out to almost $100 every week during my treatments. So really thankful that I had TRICARE to help me with the expenses here in the Philippines. What I learned this past year after my cancer diagnosis is cancer is not a death sentence. Keeping a positive attitude is the key, because the cancer treatments is not just physically, but it's really mentally tasking. The key is staying positive and surrounding yourself with people with a positive attitude. That helped me a lot too. Even people that I knew that would reach out to me through messenger, through email. You really want to get as much positive input from people as you can, because it's hard to stay positive when you're facing the treatments, because the treatments were just brutal. Every time you go through chemo, every time you go through radiation, you just don't come out of that unscathed. You know, it knocks you out for a couple of days. You're not the same after each treatment. Another thing that I learned was you're gonna be bombarded with so much information. I did a lot of research, of course, when I found out that I had cancer, and then you're gonna be bombarded from messages from people. You know, people just want to help. You know, they want to give you information that they know. But what I learned myself was I tend to listen to people that had cancer or have been through cancer already. Those were kind of like the people that I like hearing from, especially the ones with survival stories, like people that reached out to me and said, I was diagnosed with cancer and that was 6 years ago, or that was 8 years ago. That was very encouraging for me. You know, it's like I really needed that, you know, to hear that there were cancer survivors. Because once you start looking at information online regarding cancer, man, it was just a downer. You know, everything was like not a lot of positive information online regarding cancer. What helped me too was even during my chemo treatments and even during my radiation treatments, I continued to walk. You saw my videos, you know, I was walking at the Esplanade. I mean, I would only walk maybe 15-20 minutes. I couldn't do long walks while I was going through treatment. But what that was important to me, because it was I had a sense that, hey, I can get over this, because it was hard on days where I would just be laid up in bed for 2 to 3 days. Those, I think, were really my toughest moments during my treatments. Really helped me when I'm still able to walk, because for me, it felt like there was a light at the end of the tunnel. Again, I just want to thank everyone for all the prayers and the support. Dazzle and I will really appreciate it. Really means a lot to both of us, because there's people out there that care about us. I plan on continuing to live life to the fullest, continue to be thankful for every single day and everything in my life, and continue to enjoy this morning walks even in the rain.
Thank you for watching.
We'll see you in our next video.